Today on the channel from AEW Jazwares, it's the ringside exclusive Blood and Guts pack of Dr. Britt Baker. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another AEW unboxing and review. And today we've got the Ringside Collectibles exclusive Dr. Britt Baker Blood and Guts pack. And of course, if you're shopping at Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. But now, another Blood and Guts exclusive, and me personally, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there, hopefully we can get a yearly Blood and Guts exclusive from Ringside Collectibles. I understand a Blood and Guts pack maybe wouldn't sell the best at Target and Walmart. I don't know if the buyers over there are that forward-thinking enough. At the end of the day, it's about making money, and I don't know. Sometimes those big companies gets a little dicey, and I know that firsthand. But perfect for a Ringside Collectibles exclusive, and I hope every year they take maybe the bloodiest match or something that made some waves like this match did and put it in figure form, give us an exclusive. I think it is pretty cool. Still, to me, the best exclusive, bloody exclusive, is going to be that Terry Funk Jax Class Superstar. There's no topping that, just because I'm such a Terry Funk guy. But this is pretty cool. This has to be the only, or one of the only, female bloody figures. I know there is none in the United States. Maybe Japan, there might have been a bloody female figure, but even then I'm kind of skeptical if that's the case. But off the top of my head, I don't know of any others. So truly a groundbreaking action figure. And we all have seen Britt Baker over the last year wanting figures and going back and forth with Jeremy Padawer, a little tongue-in-cheek back and forth between them. But hey, we got 3 different Britt Bakers technically in 2021. Gotta think we'll get some more in 2022. So Britt Baker, quite the scene stealer, quite the action figure, as we can see right here. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I'll grab this right at the beginning. There is my Mint on Card Blood Brothers 2-pack, Dustin and Cody, a fabulous pack, a beautiful, beautiful pack from last year. I love that the packaging is identical, same type packaging. Just makes me hope that this is a yearly tradition. It'll be really cool once you get a display of just Blood and Guts packs eventually. So very possible there, but as you can see, same size boxes. Absolutely love that. Love that little attention to detail, as you guys know. I think it's very cool. But here's the packaging on Dr. Britt Baker. Very similar to that Blood and Guts pack. Of course, you got her name here. You got Blood and Guts. You got AEW. You got the ring ropes kind of right there. Bloody packaging with the splatter on the plastic. I think that is a really cool touch. Get 3 heads total with Dr. Britt Baker here, and a soft goods shirt and a figure, of course. We'll dive in, see what else is in this package, but you even got the blood mixed in the black packaging just everywhere. On the side, you got Dr. Britt Baker right there. Very cool. Unrivaled collection, as you guys know, she's number 61, and we always talk about these exclusives. To me, if they're going to do Blood and Guts every single year, that should have been number 1, this should have been number 2, not 61, because I would think Jazwares would be knowledgeable enough to know this, that not everybody buys online, not everybody knows what Ringside Collectibles is. For you guys like us that watch these videos, we know about that stuff, but the average kid, the average Joe out there, they might not, and the parents out there. But I guess that leads the question, do they really care about the numbers in the first place? But I would just like to see exclusives listed separately from the main line. I don't know, that could be everybody out there, or maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I've always had that nitpick, and here we are once again. On the side, you got that little clear window, letting a little light in there, letting her shine. And then, of course, the back. So there's that famous picture of Dr. Britt Baker, just an absolute crimson mask. What a mess. And you don't see that, like I said earlier, in female figures ever, or female action ever in the ring. So it was really an interesting moment in time, really a career-defining moment for Dr. Britt Baker, of course, as you guys know. But there's the back. Let's say anything. AEW Dynamite St. Patrick's Day Slam 3/17/2021, Jacksonville, Florida. It's one of those things you just never forget. If you were watching, you'll never forget that match. Ringside exclusive, of course. Dr. Britt Baker, a little autograph down at the bottom. So there it is. Looking in the pack, like I said, you got 2 extra heads and you got a t-shirt. And we'll see what that background's all about. We'll see. We'll bust it out. Let's get her out of the package here. See what's doing. There's nothing there. See you later. I did get 2 of these. As you guys know, the Ringside collectible exclusives I keep 2 of. 1 to unbox, 1 to keep, mint and package. This one had a little crease at the top, so I said this is my opener. The other one, minty mint, so I do like that. Wish they would both came mint, though. You guys know. You get a little background here. St. Patrick's Day Slam. So it gets the kind of background, but look at that, all the pool of blood down here on the bottom. That's a nice touch, a nice touch. See you later. Goodbye. All right, Plastic Prison, Dr. Britt Baker. Looking only like a Dr. Britt Baker could look right there. There she is. All right, let's pop it all out. Let's get down to it. Boy, with 3 heads on this one, boy, I don't know. I don't know what the plan will be. Get that there. And there you go. See you later. For you hardcore Dr. Britt Baker fans out there, you might need a few of these so you can mix and match the hands, mix and match the heads, have a point of difference out there. And that's the thing. I love getting extra heads, but it gets you itchy to get more than one figure. But, you know, if that happens, the Ringsides and the Jazwares of the world, they love it when that happens. So that is really cool. All right, let's look at what we got going on here. Now, we do get a black hand. It's a gripping hand. This is, of course, when she puts the glove on, as we all know, for her finisher move. Then we get the main event role model Dr. Britt Baker t-shirt. Now, this, it's a Velcro shirt. It's not like the Stone Cold Steve Austin Ultimate that looks like an actual shirt. This is old school one. It looks very printed on, which of course it's always printed on, but it almost looks like somebody printed a sticker and put it on the shirt. Not the greatest quality and soft goods we've seen even from Jazwares in the past, so almost feels like a little bit of a rush job. And you know what they usually say, it takes about a year to get a figure to market. Well, Jazwares speeding up time a little bit, getting this a little bit faster. It's been less than a year, as you guys know. So I think sometimes they cut some costs, cut some corners, I should say, to do stuff like this. A cool enough shirt. It is a shirt, of course, but it doesn't make sense. It makes sense to be in this pack, but doesn't make sense because obviously she didn't have this. She wouldn't be wearing this during the match. So you could really only put this on a different Britt Baker figure. It can't be on the bloody figure. It doesn't make a lot of sense that way, but choose your own adventure, as they always say, or as I always say. We get 3 Britt Baker heads going on here. Now, we get a regular head. The skin tone's a little rough on this one, but she's got some serious red eyeshadow going on, red lipstick. It's a good-looking figure. Is it the same? So I got the Britt Baker regular edition, Unmatched Series 1, on store pegs everywhere. If you go to any of my local Targets, you can find her right now. Very similar, but way, way better head sculpt. Now, a lot of people dogged on this head sculpt, and honestly, rightfully so. It's just a little rough. Much improved head sculpt here, and people out there might be popping this head off and putting the new head on. I'm going to try that myself right now. You guys know I'm such a purist out there, but this definitely makes this one look a little bit better. Uh-oh, maybe not, actually. She might be a little too high-necked on this with her coat. Popping it on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the red goes really well with the eyeshadow and stuff, but it is a possibility if you want to fix this one up. If you didn't like this head sculpt, which I think majority of people did not enjoy this head sculpt, you could pop it on here if you so please. So we'll take some glamour shots of that, as we always do, of course. And then we get 2 different head sculpts here. We get kind of the smiling one, kind of the sick kind of Cactus Jack, old school Japan, where he's smiling and laughing through the pain. She's got a little of that going on the head that is already on her. This one is more of a stoic face, regular face, which is always a good yin and yang. You want an expressive face and a plain face. So you can choose your own head adventure. I do love the extra touch here where we don't just get a bloody face, it is gobbed up in her hair. And that's true to life, true to form, very good of Jazwares to take those attention to detail, so I really do like that. The hairstyle is very, very similar. It's actually the same exact hairstyle, just on a different face. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to play around. This might be one of those ones you display the head on the side, or do you finally get 2 figures and you put them side by side, one with the shirt, one without the shirt? I don't know. That could be a long game idea. If this goes down to clearance in one of Ringside's famous sales one day, maybe I get a second one of these. I don't know. But very, very good. I do love the bloody head scans. And these Britt Baker head sculpts are way better than the first one. So constant learnings, constant improvement. It seems that's what Jazwares did here. As far as the figure goes, I don't think I mentioned it, but we're getting a repaint of this one. Once again, get the most out of your molds, basically. It's very similar. It is identical. I mean, it's just painted differently. It's got more of a silver tone where this is black and silver. This has got the silver and red. Very good. She's got her nice boots on with the ties, silver throughout. No real paint issues, no chipping issues. Seems to be a pretty clean figure. Double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, removable hands, hands that move around, of course. Bicep swivel, thigh swivel, waist swivel, diaphragm swivel. You get the, she can do the old side to side, almost do the splits, not quite that flexible. She can work on that in her New Year resolution. But a very cool Britt Baker figure. I don't know. It's funny as this gear with the red kind of looks strange to me against the red blood. But if this is true to life, I'm not very good at memorizing people's gear. But if this is what you are, I mean, it makes sense. You got to have this, but it almost looks a little too much with the red. I'd really rather see, and who knows how that goes. But I would rather see the red being more popping. Instead, it does blend in with the red highlights on her gear. Not that that's terrible, but you can, I don't know, takes a little bit away from the figure. I don't know if I could explain myself eloquently with that one. The pins, they always drive me a little nuts, and I say that all the time. I think AEW will have pinless joints eventually. I don't know if it'll be 2022, but I think that's the wave of the future, and I think AEW, Jazwares, I should say, is on the cusp. They understand that. Jeremy Padawer's smart, and of course, they take notes of what Mattel is doing, and Mattel, they're seeing them go to pinless joints. I think they will join the party, and we'll see some of that. Truly a golden time in an action figure game. She does have the little, down on her boots, she has teeth on her boots. One of them's a little crooked, the other one's a little bit more straight. All in all, a solid figure. Talk about a moment in time. Talk about a match that a lot of us will never forget. It was just such difference than what we normally get out there in a wrestling match. We've seen dudes bleed all the time, going back to the old days, the old territory days, all the way through ECW, WWE, and current day AEW. There is blood in AEW, and that's one of the things that old school guys like me love. I love the blood and guts. Never thought I'd enjoy it as much as I did in that female match, so kudos to Dr. Britt Baker for really putting it all on the line. And I'm glad this moment of time got represented in figure form. I think this is really cool. I hope we continue on with these blood packs. Like I said, it'd be great if it's a yearly tradition of the bloodiest match or the most famous bloody match of the year. It'd be really cool to get that and celebrate that in figure form. So tremendous packaging, a tremendous figure, better than her solid unmatched #1 release. I think this is way better figure than that one. I don't have the chase, so I can't compare it to that, but that's not a whole lot different than that. But I'm here for it. I like it. I think it's a good pick. I would recommend it to you. And of course, Ringside Collectibles exclusive. You got to use discount code Kyle, save 10%. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? Are you here for this? Are you picking it up? I've seen some people online say they will never buy a bloody female figure. It goes against them and stuff. I'm not going to go that far. I'm here for the blood and guts all day long. But what do you guys think? Put it in the comments down below. While you're here, make sure you thumbs up the video. Give it the old like. Subscribe to the channel. As you guys know, we're unboxing all the AEW figures on the channel, and we'll be unboxing a heck of a lot more in 2022. So make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe. And then, of course, SirPaul64 is where you're going to find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and, of course, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. So for the blood and guts, Dr. Britt Baker, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.